This is how you cut up a whole chicken. There's a few really good videos of how to do this on YouTube. That's where I learned how to do it. Start by separating the leg and thigh by cutting through that bit of skin. The sharper knife you have, the better. Using the kitchen scissors really helps to trim those bits of skin and get right into where you need to make the cut. At this stage, you want to pop the thigh bone out, so use your hands to dislocate that bone and find the fat line that's running along it. Get the knife right in the joint along the fat line, and you'll be able to cut that thigh off nice and easily. Now, if you look at where the leg and thigh are joined, you'll see another fat line. You want to run your knife down on the leg side of that fat line, and it's going to go through the joint and remove the leg from the thigh. Repeat the process on the other side and remove the other leg and thigh with the same method. It's weird that I enjoy this. First time I was like really enjoying butchering a chicken. I was like, I think I'm enjoying this just a little bit too much, you know? Can be a little bit gross at first, but the meat that you get is so much better when you cut it up yourself. It just tastes fresher and more juicy. It's really noticeably different. To get the wings off, you want to use your thumb to feel into the breast where the wing is joined to the breast. Once you locate that, you can pull at the wing and allow it to pull itself away from the breast, and line up your knife right where that joint is and push through, and you'll be able to remove that wing pretty easily from the breast. I found the wings a little bit harder to remove than the legs and the thighs. It does get easier with each time. It's just a matter of finding that joint with your thumb and then confidently pushing right through to remove it. If you've got a sharp boning knife for this, it's going to be a lot easier. Now, if you take a look at where the breast is attached to the carcass at the bottom, you'll see another fat line. There's the line running right underneath the breast. Just go right through with your scissors and cut along it. You're going to cut through the ribs of the chicken, and when you get through to the end, you'll feel the wishbone and some other bones and cartilages that are connecting it. You just want to cut through that nice and firmly, and you'll feel that breast portion detach from the base. Go ahead and follow the line on the other side and completely remove the breast portion from the carcass underneath. The bottom bit, it's easy to roast for half an hour and then chuck it in a pot with some carrots, celery and water and make a broth. I find it's a really good way to get better value out of your chicken. The last bit is the breast portion. So look at the breastbone underneath. You want to create a slit in there. Using your sharp knife, just press in and create a little slit. Once you've done that, you're going to flip the whole piece over and press right down into the center of the breastbone, and it's going to bust that bone in two. I did it just with my knife, so I'm cutting through the skin and then you press right down. You're going to get the bone cracking and crunching. Just keep going through and you'll get two of the best breasts on the bone ever. The chicken breast is the most expensive part of the chicken when you buy it at the shops, and it's always so easy to dry out. When you do this, you've got it on the bone with the skin on, and it's much easier to get a better tasting, juicy chicken breast, which I will show you. So now look at the reward for all your hard work. All this chicken for $10. If you were to buy these pieces separately or cut up, you'd pay probably 3 times that, I would say. And you have a carcass for sauce. So season it, add a bit of oil, roast it up for about half an hour. And when it's all golden, it's ready to turn into stock.